Urban Gameplay, bringing you the most explosive gaming review on the planet.
Yo, what's good, peeps? Welcome to this Urban Gameplay review where we're going to be taking a look at the game Just Cause 3. The Just Cause series was also known for some of the most over-the-top action-packed action out there in terms of a game, and Just Cause 3 is definitely by no means any different. Just Cause 3 takes us to a new set of islands which offer plenty of exciting action-packed moments that definitely offer enjoyable fun time. Believe me when I say the amount of games that's been released over the past couple of months is insane. It's really hard to decide what games to buy, and I suppose everyone will be wondering, is this a must-own title on your console? Or do you have to be a fan of the Just Cause series to even enjoy the game? I'll definitely try and resolve some of those queries and answer some of those questions throughout this review. One thing for sure, this game is huge, the graphics are superb, the gameplay is out of this world, and with a story which is so comical and fun, can this game really match up to some of the big titles that have dropped in 2015? Well, I will let you know my thoughts, so make sure you definitely keep it locked and kick back and take in this Urban Gameplay review for Just Cause 3.
Story.
The idea is simple. You basically continue the adventure of Rico Rodriguez, which left the agency in order to return to his homeland. Unfortunately, he finds the entire region under control of brutal dictator that wants to dominate the world. The only thing he can do is stop the dictator and bring peace to the island once and for all. The story is pretty comical, but at the same time it sets a serious tone, and I really like it. It's definitely grown on me to some extent as the games progress. I never really want to drop any spoilers in the review that I do, but believe me, it's surely a pretty decent story for a game like this, and definitely worth a look.
Gameplay.
Moving into the gameplay, right off the bat, it's important to know that the map size is similar to the ones found in previous Just Cause games, but this time you get the ability to access more verticality. There are 5 major biomes in the game, each with its own set of landscapes and landmarks. You still get the grappling hook from Just Cause 2 as well as the parachute, but at the same time you also can use the wingsuit and a wide range of other tools that combined offers you an amazing set of abilities. The physics remain exaggerated and it is a very large part of the game, which is really exciting. Of course, you can also attach items together and then generate explosions or just do about anything you want. You can also attach and move around on vehicles if you want, or you can either parachute at any given time, jump out of a plane and so on. Yo, believe me when I say the game is filled with some extraordinary moments since you are free to liberate various important locations. These act as a spam point or travel point if the liberation is successful. The game focuses a lot on creativity and destruction, offering you a lot of tools that are at your disposal right from the start of the game. The developers are also created a rebel drop mechanic that makes it simple for you to access any challenge you might want at any time. Maybe disappointing for a few, Just Cause 3 doesn't feature multiplayer mode, but at the same time it does bring in front some really cool gameplay ideas that makes up for it in my opinion. And since you can do anything you want in this world, it all comes down to you being able to create your own experience. Another cool fact about the game is that you also get the opportunity to have the ability to pilot airplanes, steal vehicles and access a variety of such important tools. This adds up in order to create a very interesting experience, as it does offer a great control over the gameplay experience and how it works as a whole.
Positives.
Let's move into some of the positives about the game. I find the destructible environments is really cool, and it does make you feel extremely powerful, and it is really satisfying in the game when you're blowing up all these various elements. I'm a major fan also of the beautiful setting and the landscape of Just Cause 3. Really great stuff, and I finally do like the story. I find it engaging personally. I didn't really think I was going to get along with the story, but I definitely found it a really nice touch to the gameplay.
Negatives.
Yo, time to move into the negatives. One thing that I did find really frustrating when I was engaging in battle was the player has no cover. When I first started playing the game, I was getting shot left, right and center and had no clue how to even find a little shelter from the bullets. You do get used to the full-blown action after you play the game for a few hours, but I did feel that at the start it would have been nice to be able to pick your own enemies off from behind a wall or something, just to have a little bit of distance in the battle. I suppose obviously it's part of the action-packed fun that this game creates, but at the same time I'm a bit disappointed that I can't take my time and pick off each enemy. Another bit of annoyance for me was the loading screen was really hanging for ages in my personal experience playing the game. It was annoying from time to time as it kept disrupting the flow of the game and the story for me. I understand that the game is so big and given this open world capacity, but at the same time I didn't expect the loading screens to be this long. Finally, I did find a few bugs, a few frame rate issues, and it did crash a couple of times on me, but nothing that I would really majorly cry about, but it still does add a bit of annoyance to the gameplay experience.
Final verdict.
Anyway peeps, it's that time of the review where we give our thoughts whether the game is worth buying or not. Just before we do that, let's take a look at what some of the big dogs have to say about the game. IGN has scored an extremely low 5.8 out of 10, stating that the load times are insane, the repetitive of mission style is a major flaw. GameSpot has scored an impressive 8 out of 10, highlighting the destructible elements of the game being really fun to play. GameSpot also highlighted the fact that the game really presents a cool and exciting challenge. From my personal point of view, if you're into sandbox games, then Just Cause 3 is a decent game to pick up. It really is a pick up and play game, and it gives you the opportunity to be creative in terms of the gameplay experience that you personally experience. I feel that if you take the game too seriously, then you might find multiple holes and flaws within the game. I kind of reflect on the Saints Row game as an example here, where you need to kind of enjoy it for what it is. Believe me, if you don't go in with too much high expectations, you will really appreciate what the developers have done here. Just Cause 3 offers a lot of creative value, and you're free to use the exaggerated physics at your disposal as you see fit. All in all, if you disregard some of the bugs, some of the frame rates drop, and the loading issues that I mentioned earlier, the game is really cool and fun to play. The graphics are amazing, the gameplay is fun, and the story, as I mentioned before, is something I found pretty decent for a game like this. It's surely worth picking up if you get the opportunity. I wouldn't suggest paying full price for this game, but it's definitely a game that you might want to consider having in your collection. Anyway peeps, as always, thank you for taking the time out to watch yet again another urban gameplay review. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Make sure you hit that like button. Also subscribe to the channel if you've not done so before, and let me know in the comments below if you've had the opportunity to play Just Cause 3. What's your thoughts about the game? Until next urban gameplay video, we definitely say peace out peeps.
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more cool urban gameplay videos.